here are the tags that define an HTML page. These are the top level tags. Above even the page layout go these tags. And these are really the ones that you need to know for this class. Every HTML file, is this true? Every HTML file starts with an HTML tag?
Yes.
Nope. In fact, if you look on the web, you'll find all sorts of HTML pages that don't have any of this stuff in them. Do they need all this stuff in them before they can display in a browser? No. In fact, I can have Notepad, and I can type in the word the, and close it, and save it as the.html. And put it on my website, and when I open the page the.html, I'll just see the word the at the top of the screen. Right? No tags, nothing. Just one word, and it's still going to display. Does that mean it's right? Does that mean it's good? No. That just means that browsers are so lax and permissive that they'll basically allow you to get away with murder in your web pages. And if you look at a lot of web pages, they do look like somebody was murdered in the web page. It's a complete mess. It's a complete unparsable mess. So your web pages are all going to be well formed, and they're going to have this set of tags that define the page. Starting with the HTML tag, that's called the root tag. Just like the root directory, it's the root tag Y, because it's the parent of all the other tags. Notice, here's a child. How many children does the HTML tag have in this example? 2, right? It has a head tag and a body tag. Is the meta tag a child of the HTML tag? Only in the generic sense of child, right? It's really a grandchild of HTML. And this guy, keywords here, is that a child of the head tag? It's actually a child of the name attribute. Okay, we'll get here pretty soon. But understand this, that this thing has children. And here it is. That's its child right there. So this whole thing is one large hierarchy, one large outline of tags within tags within tags, and at the bottom level is text. Okay, so we have an HTML tag. It has a head tag. We're not really going to deal with meta tags too much, but I wanted to introduce it to you because it's a very iSchool kind of thing. The meta tag has a name, and in this case, the name is keywords, defining the keywords for this page. And then we have this tag content, and then here are all my keywords. This is saying this page, this HTML page, should be tagged with keywords. You'll see that we'll have way better methods of dealing with keywords than just putting them in the meta tag of a web page. But this is how web pages do it. Okay, and then here's a line that's going to give us access to the CSS, to the style sheet for this page. And it says that I want to take this style sheet. Where is this style sheet? What's its location?
It's in the same folder as that web page itself.
Not quite. Not quite. Sorry. It's in a folder named CSS. There's the path right there. In a folder named CSS under what? Under the folder that has this page in it. Right? The folder that has this page is the current folder. And under that folder, we expect to see a directory called CSS. And in that CSS folder, we expect to see something called style.css. Okay, that's how paths work. And that's how easy it is to get messed up. To think that it's not there, or to forget to put this in, or to put in some other path, and all of a sudden all your styles go away and you don't know why. Why? The path was wrong. Right? So always have that in the back of your mind. Probably if something's messed up and it has to do with the file, it's because the path is wrong. Or maybe the file is named wrong, but more often than not, it worked once upon a time and it doesn't work now because the path is wrong. Okay, then we have a title. Where does this title show up? The title that's under the head tag. Is it on the page? It's on the very top of the browser window. Just like the top of this window says INFX 542 Winter 09. That's the little area that's reserved for whatever text you put in this tag right here. Okay, so the head is actually all metadata. Right? It's not the page content, it's really information about the page content. It's the title of the page content, what style sheet is used by the page content, and what the keywords of this page are. Okay, and then we have the body tag, and now inside the body tag is everything that we've talked about so far. The images and the tables, the block elements, the inline elements, etc., etc. Right? So this is the area, generally speaking, where all the mass is. Okay, this is the framework. And this is the payload. This is the mass. This is the stuff that we want to deliver. So far, so good?